Welcome to our home on this beautiful fall day. We just got our first really big rain. That's a really big, wonderful thing where we live. All right, so I realized that we would like to share some of these really important teachings that we got from these 5 very influential people in our life. From it started at the age of 26 through the age of 32. 6 years. We had these 5 people, teachers, very amazing people that gave us so much. And those teachings live in us and are a deep, deep part of us. So I thought it would be nice to identify these. So we have talked about Leo Buscaglia before, and so the teaching for today is going to come from him. So Barry and I, we were just really very simple people. Barry was in medical school. I had just finished nursing school, and we were kind of immature and just very, very simple people. And along comes this amazing man, Leo Buscaglia. That's all that describes him. Absolutely, completely amazing. Maybe close to 20 years older than us, I would imagine. And he just shook our whole world and brought us into a whole other place. We got to be his neighbor for 2 years, and he got to be my teacher in my master's degree program at USC. So anyway, here's the teaching that we got from him, and that is to see beauty in people, to really, really concentrate on it, and then express it to the person. And that just changed my whole life, because that year that he was my professor, I saw him almost every day, and he would do that there were 10 of the students in this little program that he had. And so the thing with me is that I grew up a very sensitive child. I could feel things in my body, in my heart, that the rest of my family was not feeling. And my parents just didn't understand. They loved me very much, but they didn't understand this quality. So I sometimes was punished for it and told, you've just got to stop it. You just have to grow out of it. It's not going to serve you. You have to stop being so sensitive. And that's pretty much the way I grew up. Mm. And
your brother used to tease you, and you would cry because teasing can be cruel.
Yeah.
And you'd cry, and your parents would say, "You've got to learn how to take a joke."
Right. And they'd send me to my room. I mean, it sounds horrible, but I actually really, really love my parents too. But not all parents are perfect, and this was the way that they weren't perfect with me. So, I went through nursing school, and then I was in this master's degree program, and just I felt so handicapped that. Like if a person is blind or deaf, because I had this sensitivity. And Leo was the first person to see that in me as a very beautiful quality. And he would, I'd see him in the morning before class, and he'd go, "Oh, I just love your sensitivity. It's so beautiful. Such a beautiful, beautiful part of you." And he's Italian, and so he goes on and on and on. And probably at least once a week, in different ways, he would express this total love and appreciation for my sensitivity. So what was something that I actually grew to be ashamed of, through his love and expressing beauty, I grew to be at peace with being sensitive and seeing that it's really is part of my part of my beauty. And I will always be grateful to him for giving me that gift. And the way I try and pass that on is I really study people when I meet them, like in a deep way. And I try and find that unique and special beauty and express it to people. It's one of the things I love to do. So,
Yeah.
and you could do that too and find it'll just bring you so much joy. And you can change a person's life, just like my life was changed.
I have to confess that I have been guilty also of not really appreciating your sensitivity. And Leo really helped me. He really did. Sometimes early in our relationship, Joyce her sensitivity would mirror or reflect back to me something that I wasn't happy about in myself, but I didn't like that Joyce was sensitive to that, and so I do apologize. Because right now I want to go public completely with the truth that your sensitivity has blessed me and helped me grow in areas where I would not have grown. So thank you.
Thank you, Barry. I totally forgive you. It's true, though. He used to say, "Oh, I really, really love you, except you're too sensitive." Yeah, there we go again. But we were young, and I think you just didn't know and understand. And I think it's also through Leo that you grew to see that this is part of my beauty too.
Oh, probably the best part of you.
Perhaps.
All right. Well, I wrote a song just about breathing. Okay, very simple. And if only we could take conscious breaths throughout the day and realize that we're really giving such a gift. Every time we take a breath consciously, we're really spreading beauty to the world and making it a better place. Yeah, here we go. Fill me with joy and fill the world with peace. Let my breath fill me with joy and fill the world with peace. Breathe in light. Breathe out love. This is the gift of life. Breathe in light. Breathe out love. This is the gift of life. Breathe in light from the top of your head. Bring it down to your heart. Breathe out love right from your heart. This is your gift to life. This is your gift to life. Breathe, 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 breathe. Let my breath fill me with joy and fill the world with peace. Let my breath fill me with joy and fill the world with peace. Breathe, 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 breathe. So let's close our eyes and take a few conscious, loving breaths. Breathing in light from the top of our heads down to our hearts. And breathing out love, our unique gift, our special uniqueness to the world. Let my breath fill me with joy and fill the world with peace. All right. Remember to do that. Open your eyes. Remember to do that as much as you can through the day and know that you're really giving a great gift to the world.
Thank you, Barry. That was beautiful. I remembered one other small thing that Leo would tell us. He taught a love class at USC, which is first love class ever in the history of the United States, taught at a college. And it was amazing. It was so popular. And one of the things that he talked about in the love class was that if you overhear someone say something positive about someone else, go to that person and tell them the positive thing that was said. And he said, a lot of people don't speak directly to the person. They'll tell someone else what they like about them. So you have to be like a carrier of that good news. And I love to do that too. And it really makes people so happy. They're usually like, really? I didn't even think they knew me, or I didn't think they liked me at all. So it's a beautiful thing. Yeah. Concentrating on seeing beauty and then expressing it to the person. You could change their life. And at the very least, you could make their day much better. All right.
Yeah. I remember a video a while back. You talked about my cousin and how you appreciated him so deeply once. And he went into therapy to understand why he couldn't take it in. It changed his life completely.
That was the most dramatic. All right.
All right.
Wait.
Oh, your sensitivity. You're such a beautifully sensitive person.
I love the kiss.
I hope you can all see how sensitive and how beautiful that is. And in you too.